4chan is an anonymous English language image board website launched by Christopher Moot Pohl in October of 2003. The site contains boards dedicated to a wide variety of topics, from anime and manga to video games and weapons, etc. Nowadays, 4chan has a really bad reputation. 4chan has often been the subject of media attention as a source of controversies, including the coordination of pranks and harassment against websites and internet users, and the posting of illegal and offensive content. 4chan has so many horror stories of some users doing heinous crimes such as doxing and even murdering. As you can see, 4chan users are unhinged, and considering that the users bully each other on a regular basis, you may think to yourself that they have tough skin. But what if I told you that there was a day that 4chan got scared? A photo that terrified 4chan users. So in today's video, I will be covering the day that 4chan got scared. Before this video starts, do not send hate to the people/communities that I talk about in this video. I simply fell into a very fascinating rabbit hole that I want to share with you guys. Do not send hate. Other than that, go check out my Twitter and go to EARLdoesn'texist.com using my link in the description below for some fire clothing, but also check out my Instagram. I always use Instagram, but I never promote it in my videos that much, so go please check it out because I am going to be more active on it. But let's just get straight into this video. The photo that scared 4chan. So what could possibly scare 4chan? After all, they have pretty tough skin. Well, it's this photo right here. Some type of human-sized teddy bear sitting down on a bench in front of a computer setup. This photo was posted on November 27th, 2010 on the Battle Station thread on 4chan by an anonymous user, which I'll explain what a battle station is in a little bit. When the user posted the photo, it had the caption saying, "Well, I think of it as more of a sanctuary than a battle station, but here you go." All the replies from the thread focus on the bear photo, where they spammed memes of them being shocked. This genuinely scared a few people on 4chan, since seeing a person owning a large teddy bear wearing a dress is out of the ordinary. Keep in mind that this is 2010, and stuff like this isn't normalized. I mean, even in 2023, this isn't really normalized, but people nowadays are more accepting. Later that same day, the anonymous user would post another photo of the doll, but this time in a different angle so you can see its face. This photo had the caption of "here you go," since it was a reply back to another user where they said "post more please." However, these aren't the last photos that we got from the anonymous 4chan user. But before we get into the other photos, let's see how 4chan is reacting. What? WTF? Dude, come on, no. Barry, WTF is this shit? Oh man, please let this be a joke. Good lord man, just date a Persian girl. They're hairy and alive. By the way, this user has a very questionable profile picture. I mean, it's 4chan after all, what do you expect? Again, on the same day, the anonymous 4chan user would post more photos. This photo has the caption saying, "Well, the teddy bear is called Samantha and she is part of my family. I made her myself. I use the love seat because sometimes I like to move my desk out of the way and change my room into various fantasy themes." First of all, that ain't no love seat, that is a whole ass porch swing. But in the same caption, he would also say this. This is Samantha's younger sister, Stacy, followed up by a photo with Stacy in the car going somewhere outside. Okay, owning a doll is one thing, sure it's weird, but oh well. But actually taking the doll out in public is... I mean, you do you man, but that's just wild. But if you thought that was weird, it gets weirder. Again, on the same day, the same user would post this photo. What the hell is that? I see about 6 animal dolls with 2 normal human dolls, and a freaking chain in the middle of the damn ceiling. This photo is very disturbing, and as you can see from the screenshot, a lot of 4chan users are disturbed. The caption says, "This is where we hang out and play console games." The user would follow up with another photo, which is probably more disturbing. You may think to yourself, how is this photo more disturbing than the last? Well, you do get a close-up on the dolls, which are kinda scary looking, but if you look at the background, you can see that he frames photos of the dolls onto his walls. This censored part is a photo of an actress from some type of corn, and then you see 2 framed photos of the dolls. However, this one catched my eye. If you look closely, you can see that this photo is a photo of Samantha reading a book outside, in front of what seems to be some type of lake proving that the man takes these dolls outside. The photo also contained a pretty disturbing caption saying, "She loves to have guests, but we never want them to leave. We don't let them, hee hee." And again on the same day, the same user would post this photo. This photo does not include nudity, but I'm censoring it just in case. It would have the caption saying, "I am glad you are interested in my creations. Soon everyone will be able to purchase them through my website, although there may be some delay as they are all handmade." People on 4chan would then question this anonymous user, asking if he is a furry and if he actually F's the dolls, which he would finally post his last photo, but this time it's him with a doll, and in the photo you see his wife and 2 kids. I'll be censoring the kid's face for privacy reasons, but the original photo isn't blurred. In the reply he would say, "Well, I never F'd them. I made them and as such, I am their god, and can instill my will upon them. I have a wife and 2 children who also enjoy our times in the fantasy room, but it is nothing bad or wrong." Okay, he doesn't do spicy things with the dolls, but you're telling me that his children are playing with the dolls? Because if so, that is just weird. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt that there's nothing sexual going on, but even if you let your children play with the dolls themselves are pretty explicit. Well, most of them, since the one on his last photo, the doll is wearing normal clothes. What is a battle station thread? I should have mentioned this a bit sooner, but 4chan is a place for many different hobbies. And there's a messaging board called Battle Stations. A battle station is an image of your computer/gaming setup. You typically post a photo of your setup and people will rate it. This is my battle station, by the way, ignore my dog. Before the anonymous user who posted the disturbing stuffed animal photos onto the forum was just a normal forum. Everybody was just sending normal photos of their gaming setups until the anonymous 4chan user randomly pulled up showing photos of his dolls, making the whole forum now talk about his dolls instead of the gaming setups. Reddit. After when the Battle Station forum became a messaging board questioning these weird human-sized animals, people would post these chat logs onto Reddit. That's how I'm able to show you guys the chat logs, since I am never going on 4chan. Reddit would also find a website that is owned by the anonymous 4chan user, but more on that in just a moment. I decided to see how the Reddit was reacting by reading the comments, and I saw something that I wasn't expecting to see. Everyone was just saying effing F-slur. I mean, yeah, those photos are extremely weird, but damn, that's just harsh. But luckily, there's one good thing that came out of the Reddit, and that's a link to the anonymous 4chan user's YouTube channel. If you thought the photos were disturbing, just wait till you see the videos. YouTube channel. The link takes you to a YouTube channel called DudeMan2. On this channel, you see way more life-size stuffed animals. Dude Man has a handful of videos, but I'm only going to be covering a few of the more interesting ones. The channel was made back in July 29th, 2007, meaning that Dude Man was making videos before he was on the 4chan Battle Station forum. The first video posted to his channel was posted on October 21st, 2007 called Stop Staring at Me, which is a stop motion of one of the bears rocking back and forth on a chair, which then the bear would say,
"Are you still staring at me?"
A week later, the channel will post another video called My Honey Waiting for Me, where we get introduced to Honey Bear.
"Hi, my name is Honey, and my maker Dude Man left me sitting here. He just does that. I hope he gets back soon, because I'm starting to get bored and my ass is starting to cramp. Oh good, here he is. See you later."
A few days later, we get another video called Stuffed Company, where you see 2 bears drinking and talking. The last video I want to mention is this one right here called Honey on YouTube. That was posted on April 29th, 2008. The video shows Honey talking to Dude Man, asking him if she can buy a dress while Dude Man says no, and that she should go on YouTube, where Honey then sees the YouTube channel and reacts with excitement. But for some reason in the video, Honey would be wearing lingerie.
"Can I buy this red dress?"
No, honey.
"It's kind of see-through."
No, go watch YouTube or something.
"Okay, Dude Man." "Holy shit, I'm on YouTube." "Right on." Wow, this is really cool. Did you do this, Dude Man?
Yes, honey.
Thanks, Dude Man. This is really awesome.
Like I said, that was the last video that I wanted to talk about, but I'll quickly speedrun some of his other videos. There's a video of a bear riding a bike, one of them where it's jumping on a bed, a photo shoot outside, modeling crystal fox stuffed animals, and then there's one of a bear skateboarding, which I am not gonna lie, for an old school YouTube video, he did a pretty good job with the stop motion. And finally, one video where it showcases a doll singing the little drummer boy. His most recent videos from 9 years ago has him wearing an actual furry suit. So to answer the question that he dodged earlier on the 4chan forum, yes, he is a furry. Website. Like I stated, Reddit found a link to a website called stuffedcompany.com. The link is also shown on the About page on the Dude Man 2 YouTube channel. Sadly, if you click the link, the website no longer exists. Similarly to EARL, who also doesn't exist. So go use the link in the description below to get some fire clothing. However, you can go on the Wayback Machine and see the now deleted website for yourself. One of the first things that you see on the website is this page right here saying, "Welcome to Stuffed Company. This is a place for me and my wife to show off our work we have done on our dolls. Stuffed Company came about because I travel out of town sometimes, so me and my wife thought it would be nice if I had a travel companion. So I made my first honey bear, as you can see right here. Shortly after I made my honey bear, my wife wanted a companion too. So we made Jessie Bear. We have been making dolls for 6 years now and really enjoy it. Here is a doll we made. She is Honey Bear and she stands at 5 feet tall and has a framework in her to pose with her. Her name is Fiona. We also make a bunny that is called Sasha Bunny. She is a lot of fun to take out to the fabric stores. She likes to see the stuff that she was made out of. These dolls make a really good companion at home or wherever you go. If you feel lonely at home by yourself, you can pose them to watch TV or pose them reading a book. They make you feel like there is someone there with you. Each one has a personality of their own, so if you would like to commission us to make you one of these dolls or something different, please feel free to contact us. Starting price is $550 plus shipping. Dude Man clearly speaks English, but his grammar on the website is completely garbage, so he might have another native language. There's also another website called teddybabestore.com, which is another deleted site, but archives do exist. This site is more spicier than the Stuffed Company one, and it's more marketed on doing the stinky with the dolls. YouTube user Ulikuz After Dark, who also made a video on Dude Man 2, would find a website called the Doll Forum, which is a niche messaging board. On this messaging board, you can find a user called Midiman, who was a former owner of the Teddy Babe store, saying that he can no longer carry the Teddy Babe product line. Why bring up this user called Midiman? Well, that's because he used to be good friends with Dude Man. When Miniman announced that he can no longer continue with the dolls, the community sent Miniman heartwarming messages telling him good luck with the future, while some people who still wanted the Teddy Babe dolls would ask Miniman for Dude Man's contact information, where Miniman would reply back saying, "Thanks everyone, Dude Man and I had a falling out a few years back. He is not interested in doing spicy dolls." So at one point, Midiman and Dude Man were working together on making dolls. They had a falling out which caused Midiman to be mad at Dude Man, making Midiman sell his whole collection of dolls that were made by Dude Man. Why did they have a falling out? Well, I'll talk about that in the next segment. Also, by looking through the forums and going through the comments that mention Dude Man, it seems that Dude Man never attended to make these dolls for spicy activities, because earlier he stated that these dolls were companion buddies that he and his wife had made. I know the dolls look a bit creepy, but think of the bear dolls as normal stuffed animals. And since Dude Man was trying to sell these companion buddies, it just happened that furries were interested in buying these dolls as well. However, they were going to use it for other activities. In that same doll forum, Dude Man would also have an account and be active on it for a very long time, but he slowly faded away into obscurity. A post from 2017 would say, "Too bad Dude Man didn't work out. He was going to make stuffed dolls. Then sadly his father passed." Another user from that same thread would also state this, "I think Miniman said that Dude Man stopped making dolls because he didn't like people using them as spicy dolls." So that proves that Dude Man only wants to make life-size stuffed animals, and not make them for you know what. The man behind the videos. So who is the man behind the Dude Man 2 YouTube channel? Well, you guys already know by now, since I've already shown you guys an image of him, but his first name is Michael. Couldn't find his last name, but even if I did, I wouldn't have shared it for privacy reasons. The way I found his name was through a Reddit post where somebody would link a documentary trailer called All Dolled Up Documentary Trailer 1 of 3. The documentary trailer was posted to the Dave Hockey YouTube channel. Allegedly, Michael, aka Dude Man, was going to be part of a documentary. YouTuber Ulikuz After Dark found another Reddit user linking Dude Man's part of the documentary, but sadly when you click it, it takes you to a now deleted YouTube video. Apparently, Dude Man gave permission to be in the documentary, but I guess he backed out last minute, making the documentary lost media. Something big that Ulikuz After Dark discovered is that Midi Man is actually Dave Hockey. Dave planned to make a documentary about dolls and asked Michael to be part of it. Michael agreed, and after recording his parts, he wanted to back out, making Dave have to delete the documentary. Because of this, Dave sold all of his dolls from his collection that were made by Michael out of rage. Now back to the Dude Man 2 YouTube channel. We know that Michael runs the Dude Man 2 channel, but if you remember, all of his dolls have a woman's voice. So who voices them? I do not have a definitive answer, but the best bet has to be his wife. That's the answer that makes the most sense for me. In the ending of all of Dude Man's 2 videos, he does roll some credits, but they don't actually say their real name. They only show the characters' names. However, there is one video where Michael shows his face, and it's a video of him talking to one of the dolls.
Hi, Monique. How you doing today?
Hi, Dude Man. I have a nasty cold today.
How you got a
Yeah.
cold today? Oh, okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Dude Man.
Last activity. Dude Man's last video posted to his YouTube channel is called On the Road Again with Monique, which is a video of him driving with one of his dolls in the passenger seat. The video was uploaded on September 4th, 2013, and his last activity on the doll forum is around 2014 to 2015. But what if I told you that the channel is still somewhat active? A new discovery that I discovered was by checking the channels that Dude Man 2 was subscribed to, I could go to their about page and see what year the channel was created. Dude Man left his channel in 2013, but yet he subscribed to a YouTube channel called Jersey Boats, and that channel was created on March 3rd of 2023, meaning that Dude Man still uses his YouTube channel to watch other people's videos, but he doesn't post anymore. I mean, we don't know for sure if it is Michael using the Dude Man 2 account because it could just be one of his kids using the YouTube account. But it is still a very cool discovery knowing that the Dude Man 2 YouTube channel was active this year. And that is the end of the photo that terrified 4chan users. Thank you so much for watching till the end of this video. And remember, do not send hate to Dude Man or any of the members in his community. I simply fell into an interesting rabbit hole that I wanted to share with you guys. Do not send hate. Remember to follow my Twitter, especially my Instagram, since I do want to run those numbers up. And if you're in need for any fire clothing, make sure to check out EARL.com using my link in the description below because it does support my channel a lot. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys in my next video. See you guys.